live for broadcast number 2, Wesley Matthews. Forward at 6'8" from Le Mans, number 88, Nicolas Batum. At guard, 6'3" from Weber State, wearing number 0, Damian Lillard. And at forward, 6'11" from Texas, number 12, the L-Train, LaMarcus Aldridge. The head coach for your home team is Terry Stotts.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Anthony Morrow out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Perkins in at the center filling out the middle. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Kept alive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now, here's Lillard. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
If you just look at the numbers, you are not seeing the real impact of Kendrick Perkins. I mean, he is just this mountain at the rim as a protector of the paint. And it really makes it hard for opponents to get easy shots because of his presence.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Here's Matthews, and he goes in for the dunk. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, hey, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Westbrook, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Lillard attacking. And it's Durant with the rebound.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Puts it up from 17. Good as the jump shot falls. Durant's got his first bucket of the night.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
And the basket by Lillard.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively they look great.
Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Westbrook kicks to Perkins. It's Durant with the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
It's deflected and stolen by Perkins. Lets it go from 11 and too long on the shot.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
A chance here, Kevin, to check out how the Trailblazers ranked in the NBA last season. First in rebounding, first in free throw percentage. And they also showed up in the top 5 in overall offense. This team has no trouble scoring the basketball. That's the least of their concerns. They love to get it up and down and put it in the hole.
But when you think about this club, the first thing that comes to mind is their ability to rebound the ball. Best in the league, so physical. They just pounded the glass, and that's how they tried to win games, just by being more physical than their opponents.
Thunder head coach Scott Brooks really consistent with his message. It's all about defensive commitment and trusting your teammates at that end of the floor.
Now, here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. You talk about Scott Brooks' defensive focus. He played 11 years in the NBA as a 5'11 point guard, Steve. You'd better believe he had some toughness.
Oh, he was nasty. He would pick you up full court. And, you know, there was a great stat about him when he played. He went 5 consecutive seasons where he had more steals than turnovers. So, shows you about Scott Brooks.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, there were some question marks heading into last season about how long Aldridge would be with the team. I mean, a report was circulating that he wanted to leave, but he denied it, and good for Portland that it was just the rumor mill at work. Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Here's Lillard. Portland no good that time either.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Yeah, last season definitely, guys, had some drama with Aldridge and his future. But as the season rolled on and the Blazers played so well, winning the first-round series over Houston, making it to the second round, it's certainly one of the big surprises in the league, but all that other talk kind of went away.
Well, that's what winning does, Kevin. I mean, it just kind of cures everything. A lot of drama early in the season, speculation about whether Aldridge would resign or not, but you know, with the success of the season and that good young core, I mean, it makes a lot of sense to keep everybody together.
Here's Westbrook, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
See, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Russell Westbrook, maybe the most athletic and explosive point guard ever to play in the NBA. As some people would say, what about you?
Well, you know, it's hard to say ever. But Russell Westbrook clearly plays with the kind of ferocity that I've not seen at the point guard position. The only guy that comes to mind.
Oh,
Get it! Oh, watch out now.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Matthews with the steal. Aldridge left side. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Chris Kamen's checked in for Lopez. Wright comes in for Nicholas Batum. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 3. Blake kicks to McCollum. Aldridge a screen. McCollum dishes to Aldridge. Sinks that one from the post. Aldridge has got his 3rd basket of the night. So it's the Thunder now. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
Well, we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two teams last year. That was fun to watch. Such a great start for him. 4 for 4 already. He could be on his way to a big game.
It certainly looks that way, Steve. His energy level has been terrific right from the opening tip.
Blake kicks to McCollum. Can't hit from in close. And they match up really well.
Kevin, they really do. Sometimes it comes down to the X factor when these two teams play. And really, it could go either way. They're that evenly matched.
Jackson misses. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Adams. Kamen with the block. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 3-point lead. They set the pick. Here's Durant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. That's 10 points for Kevin Durant. 1 second left. Got it off in time, but it's no good. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Tune in for a scary night of basketball. Halloween in the NBA. LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trailblazers take on DeMarcus Cousins and the Sacramento Kings. This Friday, don't miss it.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
You know, you could tend to think of the Thunder as a top-heavy team with the all-stars they have, but they actually get a lot of production from their bench, which makes them a championship-caliber team.
Taking a look at the Thunder, Ibaka and Collison, the duo inside. Reggie Jackson out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Morrow in at the small forward position. Right, the pass to Aldridge. And the layup falls. Aldridge has got 11. This Thunder team was very deep last year, as you said. They were third in the league, Steve, in bench minutes played.
And even though the bench wasn't really carrying the offensive load, they were good defensively, and they kept things close. Really, all they needed to do was eat minutes, and they did that a lot last year.
Shot clock at 6, and he gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 7.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Blake kicks to McCollum. To the wing on the left. Blake dishes to right. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Thunder leading by 7. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, Kevin Durant, the reigning league MVP, and his coach can't say enough about him. Scott Brooks said, whatever you say nice, you can print it out, and I'll just say I said it, because it's true. He's as coachable as any player I've ever been around in this league, as a player and as a coach. Guys, Durant is simply a coach's dream.
He sets the tone with his work ethic and dedication to his teammates, Doris. Thanks.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Now here's Lamb. Back to Jackson from the arc. Shot, no good. Trailblazers trail by 11. Feeds to McCollum. Fires the 3. Good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
I think C.J. McCollum has all the makings of an outstanding combo guard. 6'4", great shooter, capable ball handler. He should be able to play either guard position.
So for the Trailblazers, Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. Perkins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Lamb. Westbrook passes to Perkins. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And what you like about McCollum, he plays bigger, I think, than his height listed.
You know, during his college career at Lehigh, he averaged 6 rebounds a game and competed well defensively against bigger guards. So he's got a little chip that he plays with, which I like.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. The coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And Wright kicks to McCollum. And the shot is good. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow. In the corner, right with it. It's tipped. Outside Robinson. Back to right. Now the dish to McCollum. Dives for it. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Robin Lopez is checked in for Kaman. Aldridge comes in for Robinson. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Jarrell Wright. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Jackson. Curls it from outside. Jackson's got his third basket of the night. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Jackson, a screen on Lillard. For three, Westbrook, and he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 15.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Right wing. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 14.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
And Westbrook, here we go, and he gets the bucket.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Lillard outside. And the Trailblazers, another three.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you would think his team would be ahead.
And here's Jackson. 7 points in the game. The pass to Durant. Rejected by Lopez. They retain possession. Here's Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Jackson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Over in the corner, Batum. Here's Lopez. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Durant. And so we wrap up.
Kevin, what has allowed you to build this lead and get some separation here?
Well, we've just been playing hard. Those guys are tough to guard. They cut so hard. They play well together, and we had a decent half. We got to keep it going.
Kevin, you've earned a rest. Guys, back to you at the table.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. He has 17 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. And it's Lillard in at the guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Well, another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight.
Boy, you look at how Ibaka has gone from role player to key player since his time in the league, and he's done it by increasing his range and efficiency from outside, and he's done it every season. You really have to admire his work ethic. Everybody raves about the character of this young man.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Matthews.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
And Westbrook, here we go. Count that one. Ibaka's got 4 points in the quarter.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath it.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Portland not the biggest market, but it's a one-team city, and these fans really support their Blazers. Coach Stott said, the fan support here is special. You can't appreciate it until you see it every night. Damian Lillard said, the fans stay behind us through good or bad. When they see us in public, it's always love.
They appreciate that support. Morris, thanks. Time called here on the Thunder decide to talk it over. Nicholas Batum, the 25th pick back in 2008. He's played his entire career, Steve, with this Blazer team.
Yeah, and a coveted player league-wide, Kevin, because he plays both ends. Excellent defender. He's got that length, good three-point shooter. And remember, the Timberwolves tried to sign him as a restricted free agent a couple years ago, but the Blazers matched that 4-year, $46 million offer. And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Matthews with it. He's got 5. Aldridge with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from LaMarcus Aldridge.
And, you know, Batum is viewed as a potential defensive stopper. Has not quite reached that level yet, struggling against stronger 3 men. But his length and mobility do make him a factor.
Lillard with no one around. Offline with his 3.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide-open look.
Here's Durant. Again, Oklahoma City.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Good for Batum defensively, a good shot blocker. Not as many steals as you might expect, but between his rebounding and his efficient scoring, he's a quality player.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Westbrook. And Durant, here we go. And that one's good. Durant's got 16 points.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Three-pointer, Lillard, and that one's good.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Here's Westbrook, 17 points in the game. He kicks it to Morrow. Back to Westbrook. Drops in the layup for 2. Westbrook's got 19 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Matthews left side. To the middle. It's stolen by Ibaka. To the middle. Here's Durant. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Wasted no time on that one. Morrow's got 8 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Ibaka with a screen on Lillard. Here's Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out. You know, as great as Aldridge was in the first half of last year, he felt like he was going to really kick it into overdrive in the second half of the season because of his all-star snow.
The Trailblazers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Aldridge in saying he should have been a starter in last year's All-Star game. Probably comparing the Blazers' record at the time to that of Kevin Love's of Minnesota.
Yeah, but it's not just team success. I mean, one thing for Aldridge, he takes some tough shots. A 23-point-per-game score, but his shooting efficiency was actually below average last season.
Collison with the screen for Jackson. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. Adams has got his first 2 points.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear. Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
The second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Adams has got 4 this quarter.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active. They've really caused some problems for that defense.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 18.
Bring your costume. It's Halloween in the NBA. Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs hit the road for a duel with the Phoenix Suns this Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific.
And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yeah, it's the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard, serving up a brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Lamb and Durant are the long athletic wings. Adams is out there with Nick Collison, and it's Jackson in at the point. Lamb dishes to Jackson. Adams, the pass to Durant. Now here's Lamb. He's tightly guarded. Back to Durant. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And Lamb kicks to Jackson. Durant wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 18. Here's McCollum. Nailed from three-point land. McCollum's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Trailblazers. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Lamb with the ball, now defended by McCollum. Lamb, good.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Robinson sets a screen for McCollum. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've... competed when you do that work inside.
Well, with Russell Westbrook, Clark missing time last season with his knee problems, Kevin Durant had to step up his game, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
And, Kevin, you know he responded with a historic MVP season, a career high in scoring and assists, all while cutting his rate of turnovers and shooting with remarkable efficiency.
Perkins kicks to Durant. Perkins with the screen for Durant. And he gets it to go. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Lillard.
What a showdown there. Man.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
It's Westbrook with the drive. That's good. Westbrook's got 21 in the game.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Robin Lopez is checked in for Kaman. Aldridge comes in for Robinson. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Darrell Wright. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for McCollum. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Back to Westbrook. The feed now to Morrow. Ibaka against Aldridge. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Batum wide open. He fires. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Damian Lillard off to a great start to his NBA career. Year 1, he was the 4th ever unanimous Rookie of the Year. And then year 2, his first All-Star appearance.
Lillard, right side. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. A 3 from Matthews. Offensive rebound. Here's Aldridge. Great D that time from Durant.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Westbrook kicks to Perkins. Durant attacking. He's on target from 8 feet out. Durant's got 17 points here in the second half. And Damian Lillard last season, the first player in NBA history to compete in all 5 major All-Star events.
Well, let's count them off right now, partner. He did the Rising Stars Challenge, the Skills event, 3-point shootout, the dunk contest, and he played in the big game on Sunday.
That's a busy weekend.
That's a full weekend, and the young fellow handled himself well in all 5 of them.
Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Here's Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Westbrook. Lillard attacking. Oh! Look out! Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Outside Matthews. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Matthews.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Westbrook passes to Durant. Westbrook kicks to Durant. And it's Portland with the rebound. Aldridge has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And so here we go, just rolling along to the finish line in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Thunder.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Well, they can chalk this win up, but things are far from settled between these two teams. They'll see each other 3 more times before the season is over.
And they say familiarity breeds contempt. As they get to know each other a little better, you imagine things will get heated up. Tonight was only chapter 1.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Durant. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected energy into every play that was made out there.
Lillard makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Westbrook drives in. That is good.
Russell Westbrook.
And the Thunder lead by 15.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
Aldridge's shot is good.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Westbrook drives in, and the rejection by Lopez.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
Aldridge dishes to Lillard. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And that's now 33 points for Lillard.
This is incredible. It's been a 3-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Outside Westbrook.
Defensive foul. That's his second personal.
And the first one drops. And the Thunder making a change here.
Russell Westbrook.
And so Westbrook makes them both.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Here's Aldridge, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Outside Westbrook. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Russell, congratulations on this win. What were the main factors that helped you stay in control of this one down the stretch?
Just try to be aggressive. We did a good job in all game of staying aggressive. Our defense was key towards the end, and we did a good job of closing the game out.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying, see you next time, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for being with us. Shaquille O'Neal joins me. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Sacramento Kings in their house, Sleep Train Arena. Well, for Sacramento, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. Here's a team that's near and dear to your heart, Shaq, and that would be the Sacramento Kings. We know about DeMarcus Cousins. How about Rudy Gay?
You know, they both have their ups and downs. Cousins and Gay are both elite talents. The problem I have with them is consistency. Not that they're inconsistent, but in order to be great, in order to get to that championship level, you have to be consistent most of the time, all of the time.
That's a team near and dear to your heart and your wallet.
That's a good one.
I guess it wasn't that funny. Kevin Harlan.
Let's meet your Sacramento Kings. At shooting guard, at 6'6", number 10, Nick Stauskas. At forward, 6'9", from Purdue, number 24, Landry. Starting at the other guard, at 6'0", number 7, Darren Collison. At forward, 6'8", from Connecticut, number 8, Rudy Gay. And in the middle, 6'11", from Kentucky, number 15, DeMarcus
Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick. It's the NBA on Halloween. This is Kevin Harlan. Battle in the Western Conference, the Sacramento crowd hoping to watch their Kings come out on top. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland. They could only manage a single win in 4 tries against these guys last year.
You know, this game kicks off a 3-game season series for these clubs. Definitely both looking to get that leg up tonight.
Landry gets the bucket.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
I agree. It settles a team down offensively, and you establish success in the post. That forces the defense to make some adjustments.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem, and it's Lopez in at the 5.
You can argue that Damian Lillard made another leap as a player last year, building off of his great Rookie of the Year campaign and taking it another notch higher.
A shot by Batum, no good. Collison kicks to Gay, and it's blocked by Lopez. Lillard, right side. Lopez, a screen on Collison. Lillard from outside. Here's Lopez. Soft touch off the glass.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Collison kicks to Gay. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Matthews with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Matthews leading the charge.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Lillard last season, between his improvement beyond the arc and from the line, becoming even more, Steve, efficient as a scorer.
Yeah, well, he upped his rate of scoring and rebounding. He cut his turnovers down. He improved defensively. You know, Lillard is not one to rest on his laurels. He is motivated to continue improving year in and year out.
It's Matthews on the wing. From 10 feet out, and he overshot that one, missing. Trailblazers on D. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Well, they were lucky it wasn't a blowout because they didn't put forth a very strong performance in that one.
Yeah, they just couldn't find anything to work for him, Steve. No matter what approach they used, it was futile.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Collison's shot is good.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Collison against Lillard. Over in the corner, Matthews. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Matthews has got his second basket of the night.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Collison against Lillard. Collison, the pass to Cousins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, great season for DeMarcus Cousins last year, and an interesting story. His owner asked his countrymen to stuff the ballot box for Cousins so that he could be in the starting 5 of the All-Star game. Didn't quite work out, but he still had a terrific campaign.
And Clark, for DeMarcus Cousins, he came up short in the voting, still waiting for his first All-Star appearance after he wasn't selected as a reserve either.
Well, Kevin, with the strides he made last year and the way he's found areas to improve in each summer, you have to think it won't be long. Just a matter of time before he gets that All-Star.
The drive by Gay. Cousins dishes to Gay. Collison kicks to Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Lillard, right side. Lillard again missing.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Nice D from Aldridge.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Lillard, the pass to Batum. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard against Collison. Another shot. The kick out to Matthews. Lillard attacking. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for him.
Here's Stauskas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
And he really kept his head down, was drawing contact, getting himself to the line, played an aggressive game. That was a big-time help for him and his team.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
The Kings, one of the youngest teams in the league. They're trying to build through the draft, but with mixed results over the last couple of seasons. Marcus Cousins, the only player who's truly distinguished himself as a significant building block.
1:19 left in the first quarter. Again, Doris Burke spoke with Mike Malone. Doris?
He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, will see how successful they are.
And thank you, Doris. Landry, and it's sent back by Lopez. Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. Lillard with the ball, stolen by Landry. And the Kings pushing it up now. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard's got his third rebound tonight. Moving it up. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Here's Collison. 7-second difference, shot in game clock. Sacramento again missing. Lillard against Landry. Aldridge with a screen on Landry. Dishes to Batum. Lopez sets a screen for Batum. And he lays it straight in.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 3.
Coming up next Tuesday, November 4th, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers take on LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trailblazers. You don't want to miss it.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Sacramento, McLemore is out there with Evans. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Ray McCallum. And it's Terry in at the shooting guard position. And McCallum kicks to McLemore. Evans a screen on right. Just 4 to shoot. Evans dishes to McLemore. And it's right, sending it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Blake with it. Kaman a screen. Blake kicks to Kaman. Goes back up. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Trailblazers?
Boy, great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play. Contesting everything. Starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Thomas Robinson, this is a good note, only the 5th top 5 pick in the lottery era to be traded in his rookie season. He went from the Kings to the Rockets before ending up in Portland for year 2. Still looking for stability, trying to find his niche at the forward position.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
McCallum, the pass to McLemore. Thompson sets the pick for McLemore. Robinson with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Kings trail by 8. Well, it's been a whirlwind first couple seasons for Thomas Robinson in the NBA, hasn't it?
And it has been, Kevin, and that wasn't really the worst of it. His second season at Kansas, his mother and both of his grandparents passed away all within weeks of one another. I remember when that was happening. I actually was doing a Kansas game during that stretch. Really overwhelming what that young man encountered. He's had to overcome a lot, so you can't help but root for him to find happiness, fulfillment, and success. And we'll see if that all plays out and comes together for him.
He became the man of the house in a hurry. Raised his sister. Raised his younger sister.
That's right. That's exactly right. They've really flipped things around offensively.
Well, anytime you can make more than half your shots, Clark, you take that any day of the week.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And it's Terry off the drive. That's good. Terry's got his first bucket in this one. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Blake kicks to Kamen. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Terry. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Now, they knew what the defense was doing, and they responded perfectly.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's McCollum. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. After a 2-year absence from the playoffs, the Portland Trailblazers able to get back into it last year to face Houston in the 4-5 seeded matchup.
And they jockeyed as hard as they could to get that home court advantage, but just couldn't quite grab hold of it. Still, they were able to get by a very tough Houston team in round 1.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Blake with the steal, and Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, Rudy Gay receiving laser eye surgery going into last season. His vision had been so bad he was having trouble getting a driver's license. After refusing to wear contact lenses for years, he finally relented and had surgery. His vision has improved, it gave him a confidence boost, and Kevin, we'll see if it continues to yield dividends.
It can only help, thanks, Doris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Evans. Robinson with the block. And now Portland on the break. Blake for 3. They get the rebound. Robinson dishes to Blake. Now here's McCollum, guarded by McLemore. McCollum passes to Blake. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Kings. McLemore's got his 4th rebound in this one. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Jason Terry.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Robinson a screen on Terry. The kick out to Wright. Unloads. And he gets it to go from the corner. Wright's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, Ben McLemore seen as perhaps a steal when the Kings selected him 7th overall in last year's draft, but his rookie season was a colossal disappointment. Defensively and offensively, he really struggled to contribute.
And it's a completely new...
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
And Lillard kicks to Batum. The three-pointer, no good. Kings have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Lillard attacking. On the wing, Batum. Aldridge a screen. And Matthews kicks to Batum. Lopez dishes to Lillard. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Stolen by Landry. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Collison, the pass to Stauskas. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Stauskas. "11 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Aldridge's screen. And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. It's stolen by Stauskas. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half ends in a close one. Trailblazers lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast.
Looking at the game Blake has been having,
He has 9 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today.
Well, he's been playing a very energetic brand of defense, Clark. You got to love it.
Trailblazers leading by 3.
You know, last season, the Sacramento Kings crowd set a world record for the loudest roar in an indoor sports stadium. Talk about analytics being on display. Here's a case in point, folks. 126 decibels. Now, 127 is where you can cause permanent hearing loss. My hope and prayer is that the record stays at 126.
On the floor for Portland, Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot.
Oh, ridiculous.
Tore it down that time.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun. They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
Let's check out the numbers for DeMarcus Cousins. What a year he had last season. He put up about 22 points per game last season, 11 rebounds and 3 assists. He's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games, dominating the glass in his trademark fashion.
Yeah, and all the rebounds he's been getting in those games have had a cumulative effect on the opponent. I mean, he'll wear you down physically and mentally with that rebounding work.
Puts up the baby hook. There's the block. Outside, Batum. The Kings trail by 5. Matthews with the steal. On the wing, Batum. Offensive rebound. Here's Lillard. The wide open look here for Lopez. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, Kings head coach Mike Malone, a demanding, defensive-minded coach. Some might fear that he'd rub his team the wrong way, but star big man DeMarcus Cousins loves his approach, saying he's done an incredible job of keeping us together, keeping us motivated. I'm with Malone until the end. He has my back, and I've got his. Good working situation, guys.
It's all about getting that buy-in from your best players. Thanks, Doris. And here's Matthews, the three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Last season, Darren Collins again backing up Chris Paul, point guard Clark, and like he had in New Orleans, and again had to step in when CP3 went down with injury.
And you know, Chris Paul joked that Collison might be bad luck for him, but it was really fortunate for the Clippers. They had a quality backup in Collison, ready to fill in when Paul went down with the injury.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Jason Thompson, he's checked in for Cousins. Evans comes in for Carl Landry. Jason Terry is checked in for Stauskas. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Darren Collison. Matthews dishes to Lillard. On the wing, Batum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 7 points for Batum.
And Collison playing so well last season, no one's surprised to see him opt out of his deal to become a free agent. And tough to leave behind L.A., a place he grew up, but he's in another good situation.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Lillard, the pass to Aldridge. Shoots from the right block. Can't hit. Evans with some nice D.
And after showing so much promise his rookie season, Collison has been a starter in the past and a backup, and still really entering the prime of his career. And we'll see which way his career goes from here, but he's a guy who brings great value, whether he's backing up or starting.
That gives them the lead. And the Kings lead by 1.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
And Batum kicks to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
It's a great matchup. I mean, these two teams really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
A chance here, Kevin, to check out how the Trailblazers ranked in the NBA last season. First in rebounding, first in free throw percentage. And they also showed up in the top 5 in overall offense. This team has no trouble scoring the basketball. That's the least of their concerns. They love to get it up and down and put it in the hole.
But when you think about this club, the first thing that comes to mind is their ability to rebound the ball. Best in the league, so physical. They just pounded the glass, and that's how they tried to win games, just by being more physical than their opponents.
Thompson misses. Portland leading.
You know, last season the Blazers were able to get 23 wins on the road. That's better than 500. An excellent mark for them, and a big part of why they grabbed the 5th seed in the Western Conference.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. The baseline J, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
As you said, a very solid 23 road wins last year for the Blazers. They look good on the road in the playoffs as well.
Gay, and that one's good. Gay's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He is remarkably hot this quarter. He has yet to miss a shot.
Lillard dishes to Batum. And down it goes, jamming that one home. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Well, the Blazers might be a team on the rise, and Clark, they looked fearless on the road, as you guys were just talking about.
I think fearless is the key word there, Kevin. The Blazer team just didn't care who they were up against or what anybody thought of them. They were focused and confident as a group.
Lopez untangles himself. Gay passes to McCallum. Feeds to Terry. He kicks to McCallum. There's the dish to Gay. Matthews with the steal. Three-pointer, Lillard. Oh, the buzzer beater. Amazing.
How about the killer instinct on display there?
Wow.
Fantastic.
He didn't even.
And that's it for the third.
The NBA season gains momentum. Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors take on LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trail Blazers live next Sunday night.
The Kings trail by 4. Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Stauskas is the 2 with Gay playing small forward. And it's Collison in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Trailblazers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Blake kicks to McCollum. Good. And the assist goes to Blake. McCollum's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Portland. Kings shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Collison dishes to Cousins. Gay against Wright. The drive by Gay. That is good. Gay's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Stolen by Landry. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Stauskas.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Shot by Freeland, no good.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Gay can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 3. Wright with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Wright the pass to Freeland. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
The pass to Gay. And stolen by Wright. To the wing right side. Here's McCollum, but they'll get another chance. And right, here we go. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Leonard with a screen on Collison. Right for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
No good from Gay.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And Wright kicks to Leonard. Can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Gay. An even 3-on-3 break. Blake, that's for 2. And right through it goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 5. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
Thank you, Doris. And the wide open shot from Collison. Sacramento again missing. Trailblazers leading by 5. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Shoots a fader. That's good.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pulls up on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Off the inbound. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Stauskas.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Portland leading by 4. Stolen by Collison. And now the Kings, fast break. Collison's got the ball. Hits, count that one from Stauskas.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
Well, it's become a battle of wills, Clark. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. .112 left in the fourth quarter. Matthews into the lane. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 to shoot. And Lillard gets double teamed.
And it's absolutely scary, frightening when Aldridge starts lighting it up like this.
Sacramento's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Collison kicks to Stauskas. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1. 50 seconds left in the fourth. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Collison kicks to Gay. They get it back. Here's Cousins. No good with the layup.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, and the basket by Lillard.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
Pass to Gay. Cousins trying to free himself up. Gay can't get it to go. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And here is Landry moving it up. Outside Collison. Knocks down the 3. Here is Lillard. And the miss. Ends with a big win by Portland in a tight game.
Congratulations, Damian, on a nice win. What does this sort of game say about this team?
I think, first of all, it says that, we got to learn how to keep a lead.